How many of you take melatonin every night to help you sleep? Maybe your doctor suggested it. Maybe a friend recommended it. Maybe you just picked it up at the pharmacy because it's natural, it's cheap, and it seemed harmless. And here's what nobody told you. What the bottle certainly doesn't say. Melatonin may actually be making your sleep problem permanently worse. I know that sounds shocking, especially when you've been told it's completely safe, completely natural, and one of the best things a senior can take for sleep. But in the last several years, research has revealed something deeply concerning about how most people over 60 are using melatonin. And once you understand what's actually happening inside your brain when you take it, night after night, in the doses most people are using, you may never reach for that bottle the same way again. Stay with me, because this video could genuinely change how you sleep, starting tonight. First, let's understand why so many seniors struggle with sleep in the first place. Because this is the foundation everything else builds on. Your body has a built-in sleep clock. It's called your circadian rhythm, your 24-hour internal timer that tells your brain when to feel alert and when to wind down. And a tiny gland in the center of your brain called the pineal gland is responsible for producing a hormone called melatonin, the signal that tells your body darkness has arrived and sleep should begin. When you're young, this system works beautifully. As darkness falls, melatonin rises, your body temperature drops slightly, your heart rate slows, and sleep comes naturally. But after 60, something significant changes. Research published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism found that melatonin production in adults over 60 drops by as much as 50 to 80% compared to younger adults. The pineal gland actually shrinks and calcifies with age. Less melatonin means a weaker sleep signal. The body doesn't recognize bedtime as clearly. Sleep becomes lighter, more fragmented, harder to initiate. This is completely real. And this is why so many seniors logically reach for melatonin supplements. It makes perfect sense. Your body makes less of it, so supplement it, right? Here's where it gets complicated. Before we go further, do you currently take melatonin? And if so, how much are you taking? Drop it in the comments. 1 milligram? 5 milligrams? 10 milligrams? You might be surprised to hear what the research says about those numbers. Comment below and keep watching, because what comes next is important. Here is what the research actually shows, and why most people taking melatonin are doing it completely wrong. Problem number 1. The dose on the bottle is almost certainly too high. Walk into any pharmacy or health food store, and the standard melatonin supplement comes in doses of 5 milligrams, 10 milligrams, sometimes even 20 milligrams. But here's what a landmark study published in the MIT Journal of Clinical Sleep Medicine discovered. The effective dose of melatonin for improving sleep in older adults is somewhere between 0.1 milligrams and 0.5 milligrams, a fraction of what's in most supplements. Let that sink in. Most people are taking 10 to 100 times the amount their body actually needs. And taking too much melatonin doesn't just fail to help, it actively disrupts your sleep architecture. High doses cause melatonin to remain elevated in your bloodstream well into the next morning, leaving you groggy, foggy, and unrest. They can shift your body clock in the wrong direction. And over time, they confuse your brain's natural sleep-wake signaling system. Problem number 2. Nightly use trains your brain to stop making its own melatonin. This is the part that should genuinely concern every senior taking melatonin regularly. Your pineal gland operates on a feedback system. When it detects melatonin already present in your bloodstream from a supplement, it receives a signal that says, melatonin is covered, slow down production. Research published in the Journal of Pineal Research showed that consistent exogenous melatonin use, meaning melatonin taken from outside the body, suppresses the pineal gland's own natural production over time. Your body becomes reliant on the supplement. And when you try to stop taking it, your natural production is even lower than before you started. In other words, long-term nightly melatonin use can make the very problem it was supposed to solve significantly worse. Problem number 3. Melatonin is a sleep timing signal, not a sleep inducer. This is perhaps the most fundamental misunderstanding about melatonin. Most people take it expecting to feel sleepy, the same way a sleeping pill would work. But melatonin doesn't work like that. Melatonin tells your brain what time it is. It's a clock signal, not a sedative. Taking melatonin at the wrong time, or in too high a dose, doesn't make you sleep better. It shifts your circadian rhythm, often in the wrong direction, and can actually delay the sleep phases you need most. A 2022 review in JAMA Internal Medicine concluded that melatonin shows only modest benefits for sleep onset and virtually no benefit for sleep quality or duration in healthy older adults taking it at the doses and timing that most people actually use. I have to ask, did any of that surprise you? Were you taking 5 milligrams or 10 milligrams thinking more was better? Comment below. And if you've noticed side effects from melatonin, grogginess the next morning, vivid dreams, headaches, tell me about that too. These are more common than most people realize, and your experience might help someone else watching right now. Okay, so if melatonin at high doses used nightly isn't the answer, what is? Here is what the research actually supports for restoring deep, natural sleep in adults over 60. Strategy number 1. Fix your light exposure. It's more powerful than any supplement. Your body's melatonin production is directly controlled by light. Specifically, bright light in the morning suppresses melatonin and resets your circadian clock for the day. Darkness in the evening allows melatonin to rise naturally. Research from Harvard Medical School found that morning sunlight exposure for 20 to 30 minutes, ideally within an hour of waking, is one of the most powerful interventions for resetting the circadian rhythm in older adults. It strengthens the natural melatonin rise in the evening and significantly improves sleep quality over 2 to 4 weeks. At the same time, reduce blue light exposure after 8 p.m. Screens, phones, tablets, televisions emit blue wavelength light that your brain interprets as daylight. This directly suppresses your evening melatonin rise and delays sleep onset. Even 2 hours of screen reduction before bed has been shown in studies to improve sleep quality significantly. Simple blue light blocking glasses, worn after 8 p.m., are an affordable, research-supported tool if reducing screen time is difficult. Strategy number 2. Lower your core body temperature before bed. One of the strongest natural signals for sleep onset is a drop in core body temperature. Research published in Sleep Medicine Reviews confirmed that a drop of just 1 to 2 degrees Fahrenheit in core body temperature powerfully triggers the onset of deep sleep. Practical ways to trigger this: take a warm bath or shower 60 to 90 minutes before bed. Counterintuitively, this causes your body to actively cool down afterward, triggering the temperature drop that initiates sleep. A study in the journal Sleep Medicine found this reduced sleep onset time by an average of 10 minutes. Keep your bedroom cool. Between 65 and 68 degrees Fahrenheit is the research-supported ideal sleep temperature for most adults. Use breathable, lightweight bedding. Overheating during the night is one of the leading causes of nighttime waking in seniors. Strategy number 3. If you still want to use melatonin, use it correctly for some seniors, particularly those with significantly disrupted sleep schedules, shift work history, or jet lag. Melatonin used correctly can genuinely help. Here is how doctors recommend using it. Dose: 0.5 milligrams or less. Look specifically for low-dose melatonin. Some brands now make 0.3 milligrams tablets. This is the clinically effective range. Higher doses are more likely to cause next-day grogginess and circadian disruption. Timing: 2 hours before your desired bedtime, not right before bed. Melatonin is a timing signal, not a sedative. Taking it 2 hours early gently nudges your clock forward. Use it short-term, for 2 to 4 weeks maximum when resetting your sleep schedule, not indefinitely every night. Never combine with alcohol. Alcohol and melatonin together can cause excessive sedation, disorientation, and dangerous oversuppression of the central nervous system in older adults. Strategy number 4. The 2-hour wind-down routine that rebuilds your sleep drive. One of the most effective and underused tools for improving sleep in seniors is something called sleep hygiene, but not in the vague, generic way you've probably heard it before. Here is the specific, evidence-based version. In the final 2 hours before bed, your goal is to progressively reduce stimulation, mental, physical, and sensory. 8 p.m. Dim the lights in your home. Your brain needs the dimming signal to begin releasing melatonin naturally. 8:30 p.m. Stop watching news, stressful content, or anything emotionally activating. Swap to calm reading, gentle music, or light conversation. 9 p.m. No more food or caffeine. Your digestion and metabolism compete with sleep onset. 9:30 p.m. warm bath, or shower. Begin the temperature drop process. 10 p.m., bedroom only for sleep. Keep the room dark, cool, and quiet. Use your bed only for sleep, not for watching TV or scrolling your phone. This conditions your brain to associate the bed with sleep onset rather than wakefulness. A study in the Journal of Sleep Research found that consistent pre-sleep routines, followed for at least 4 weeks, improved both sleep onset time and sleep quality in adults over 60 more effectively than melatonin supplementation alone. Strategy number 5. Talk to your doctor about magnesium glycinate if you're looking for a supplement with genuine evidence for improving sleep quality in seniors without the dependency risk of melatonin. Magnesium glycinate is worth discussing with your doctor. A randomized controlled trial published in the Journal of Research in Medical Sciences found that magnesium supplementation significantly improved sleep quality, sleep onset, sleep duration, and early morning waking in elderly adults. Magnesium works by calming the nervous system and supporting the natural GABA pathway, the brain's primary relaxation signal. The study dose is 200 to 400 milligrams, taken approximately 30 minutes before bed. Unlike melatonin, it does not interfere with your body's own hormone production. Always check with your doctor first, especially if you have kidney conditions. Here is the bottom line. Melatonin is not a sleep medication. It is a timing hormone. And when it is taken at the doses most people use, every single night, indefinitely, it can actually weaken your body's ability to sleep naturally over time. That doesn't mean it's always wrong. It means most people are using it incorrectly. And now you know better. Your complete action plan starting tonight. 1. Get 20 to 30 minutes of morning sunlight within an hour of waking. 2. Dim your lights and cut screens after 8 p.m. 3. Take a warm shower 60 to 90 minutes before bed. 4. Keep your bedroom between 65 and 68 degrees. 5. Follow a consistent 2-hour wind-down routine every single night. 6. If using melatonin, drop to 0.5 milligrams or less. Take it 2 hours before bed. Use it short-term only. 7. Ask your doctor about magnesium glycinate as a safer long-term sleep support. Natural, deep, restorative sleep is not gone forever just because you're over 60. Your brain still knows how to sleep. It just needs the right environment and the right signals. Give it those consistently, and it will respond. If this video opened your eyes to something you didn't know before, please give it a thumbs up. It helps us reach more seniors who need this information. And subscribe if you haven't already, because every week we cover the real health topics that matter most after 60, based on what the science actually says. And leave a comment. Are you going to try cutting your melatonin dose tonight? Tell me below. I read every single comment, and I will reply. Sleep well. I'll see you in the next video.